Howdy doody everybody, welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program. First off, before we get into things, I would like to apologize for the the lateness of episode 4 here. I was busy with work and a lot of stuff going on, but I'm getting back in the groove of videos every other day, so starting off with good old Kerbal Space Program. So I actually had to refresh my memory a bit as to where we left off. Where I had left off. I need to stop using the plural. Anyway. And I realized we were working on, I think it was the Voyager. But there was some modifications I plan on making to it before we do anything else with it. Here it is, Voyager Mark II. I do believe is our most recent craft. We need more stabilization, is the one thing I'm going to realize here. A winglet, basic fin. So we don't actually have any flight surfaces as of yet. Alright, so we are going to attach, I guess, 2 of these. On that stage, so we have the first initial boosters, decouple, swivel thingy, another decouple, and boost. So I think we're good to go. I believe we're ready to try things out here. Anything else we want to add to it? Do we already have mystery goo on there? Yes, we do. I don't know what was the status of our current levels of goo research. So I'm going to go check that out real quick in, I believe it's here? Science Archives, yes. Crew report mystery goo. While flying at Kerbal in upper atmosphere. So we have not achieved orbit with it yet. Kerbal's upper atmosphere while flying over Kerbal shores. Interesting. I also learned that you can do the crew reports over various biomes on Kerbal to get more science. So that's nice. As well as EVAs in different biomes in Kerbal. So we might want to make an aircraft that's capable of doing those things eventually. Flying low. Flying high. Mobile materials. Upper atmosphere. We didn't actually do a material study in the lower atmosphere. Oh! Do we get free science? So let's... Oh. We have reached an impasse. How much? It's 9,000 that rocket is. Those boosters, I think, are what is going to kill me. I think those things are expensive. We have 148,000. How much does it cost to upgrade the launch pad? I did not mean to click on this. How much does this cost? Whoops. Right click. 75,000. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade. Dump a little bit of cash into that. So now this should sustain the Voyager Mark II. Hey, there we go. I believe Jebediah is in there, per usual. So, before we lift off here, let's do some things. It's +7 science. And you transmit for 2. I keep that. Mystery goo. 3 science. Keep data. Crew report. 1.5 science. Keep data. Now... what happens if I recover vessel? Do I keep the science? Am I being cheeky? 12 science earned. Fantastic. And we got all the parts back. Oh, it's awesome. Well, I just cheated my way to a free research, I believe. Got 19 here. So what do we want to spring for next? We have advanced rocketry, which requires 45 science. Excuse me. Holy crap. We're going to have to do quite a few expeditions to get that kind of stuff. Stability. Survivability, I guess, is next on the list. That's the only thing we can do. Parachutes, a service bay, a heat shield, and a micro landing strut. None of which we're going to use immediately. Alright, so. Now that we have cheated our way some free science. Not really cheating, but being smart. Using space and other planet research materials to study our own planet, so why not? Now we're going to actually take the Voyager Mark II for a spin. Will it be successful, or will it blow up in flames? So we're going to go ahead and get RCS and SAS on. Stand by for launch. In 3, 2... Wait. Do we have any current contracts? Escape the atmosphere. 750 meters a second. Altitude record of 70 kilometers or 70 kilometers. Altitude or distance record of altitude record of 70 kilometers. Distance record of 28 kilometers. All right. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. I'm surprised that our current level of acceleration is beginning to lose control. I have no way to regain. Engaging next rocket. Disengaging boosters. Oh, losing control. Oh, I didn't mean to eject. Oh, things have gone terribly wrong. Things have gone terribly wrong. Oh, I was not paying attention to what I was doing. I was trying to... Oh, no. Well. Nothing there. Whoopsies. Mystery goo. Keep data. I'm gonna try. I could revert right now because I am playing on a difficulty that allows reverting. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna take my failures like a man and deal with it, I suppose. Well, phooey. We lost control and I panicked and I hit spacebar, is what happened. I think that's exactly what happened. Deploy parachute. Begin slowing our descent. Oh, okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to make some adjustments. I do believe in a little bit of testing. I discovered that part of the reason I started to spin out after the release of the boosters is because I didn't have anything propelling me anymore, so my ship basically kind of spazzed out, or my craft did. So I was trying to, what happened was I was trying to swap around the stages, and so I could ignite the engines or the primary engine while the boosters were still attached to avoid any excess instability. But then when we started spinning out of control after the boosters decoupled, I tried to overcompensate, and in the panic of realizing I wasn't going anywhere, I pressed spacebar, disconnecting the command module and giving us this disappointing result. Recover vessel. Well, you know, unfortunately, those things happen. There was no loss of life, thankfully, so that's a good thing. We didn't get any funds back, really. No. We didn't do a whole lot there. Is there any orbit I can... Or any orbit, any debris? No. Okay. Do we want to go back to the drawing board, or do we want to try to work upon... Whoopsies. The Voyager Mark II. See, part of me feels like the side boosters aren't the best idea in the world. You know what? I'm actually thinking about trying something here. We do have the decoupler, right? We do. What if we did this? Well, let's do that first. Get rid of that. What if we did something along the lines of this? Nothing excessive. Straight line it. We don't have a whole lot of weight at the bottom. Maybe if we did something like decouplers. There we go. Let's get 3 stabilization and some small boosters. What if we did something like that? That's not much more expensive than the previous Voyager. So I guess this would be the Voyager Mark III. And then we can also... let's do 3, so that way we are stable with the current extra exterior boosters. I'm curious as to if a design like this will work. I guess we're not going to know until we try. So, to the launch pad, shall we? And it might go poorly. It might go well. We will find out. Are we ready? I believe we are ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. It's going to be a very quick burn, very quick burn. We are stable. Engaging primary booster. We are losing control. I repeat, we are losing control. Attempting to compensate. Attempting to... Come on, run out of fuel. Run out of fuel. Come on. Successfully compensating. We have run out of fuel. Engaging primary engines. We are stabilizing. Nope. Wait. We're good. Hold steady. We are stabilizing. Somewhat. We are off course. Dramatically. We are stabilizing and steadily climbing. I think we might have mild success. This would classify as upper atmosphere. Oh no, this classifies as lower atmosphere. Goo. Take goo report. Nah, we already reached the upper atmosphere. Well, fudge. We may breach atmosphere. Now we're getting a lot of speed here. We're definitely going to break our speed record. Actually, let's give us the boost to do it. Speed record broken. We are continuing gaining speed. We are still off course, mind you, but we're not going to bother redirecting right now. We are approaching atmospheric levels. Or, we've achieved orbital levels of height and broken a speed record. We are disengaging primary engines as our residual speed, because we've reached orbit to the point of gravity is not near as doesn't have near as much of an impact on us. We should be able to use our residual speed to fling us into the atmosphere, thus achieving all of our current goals. If this actually works, I'm going to be very, very surprised, because it looked like it was going badly. It looked like it was going to fail. We are very, very, very slowly losing speed. It looks like we're going to pull it off. No way. Let's go ahead and realign ourselves with our, I guess, our current trajectory. Actually, what I need to do... Nope, wrong way. Yes, we've done it! We've reached... Or, not reached, we have breached. We have breached the atmosphere of Kerbal. We are successful in our endeavors. So, let's go here. We are approaching apoapsis. Do we have enough height to go? We don't have enough... orbital's not a good idea. We don't have enough fuel to go orbital. That's a bad idea, but I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit more distance on her in order to achieve more time. We are expanding, we're expanding, we're expanding, we're expanding. Disengaging pod. Crew report, quickly. Science! Okay, we're going to transmit this data. We've transmitted the data successfully. We are looking at the goo. We are going to keep data. And do we want to do the science? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the science. Because we can do the science again. When we do another liftoff. Maybe on a small run or something like that. But we are approaching our apoapsis. We have just crossed our apoapsis. And we are now beginning our descent into Kerbal. Wow. I can't believe I pulled that off, to be honest. Same crew report. Yeah, nothing good. Once we achieve orbit, we'll get even more science for the crew from the crew reports and such. But wow, we did it! I am successful in the endeavors. Dr. Richand Sev has successfully sent the first man to space, and it was none other than Jebediah Kerman. It looks like we're gonna start gaining speed. How many? I broke a lot of records. I broke a lot of records. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna get a lot from this expedition. I'm ready. My body is ready. That was borderline creepy. I'm terribly sorry. Young viewers, beware. I am a disturbing man. But we're gonna start gaining speed here as we are we are re-entering the atmosphere. However, we're gonna land on the dark side, unfortunately. I didn't plan for this. It looks like we are going to land on land, which is nice. We're not going to, die. We wouldn't die in water anyway. Actually, it's probably more treacherous to approach on land than water. But nonetheless. There's a reason NASA makes everything land in water. There's a reason. And I'm going to say the reason is valid and that mine is irrelevant. Because they're the professionals, and I am nothing more than a rogue doctor with a very large cranium capacity, because that's what Kerman's kind of look like, that wishes to go where no man has ever gone before. To boldly go. Get it? Because that was the reference of the boldly Mark 1, 2, 3. Now you understand my reasonings for random names. Indeed. All is well. All is very well. We are coming through the atmosphere now, picking up speed still. And we're coming through the a little bit thinner part of the atmosphere, approaching the thicker at very quick speeds. We are now at about 30,000 meters. And we are beginning to see the effects of heat. As it looks like our nose is going to flip forward. Our nose is going to flip forward. Did we lose our parachute? No, we didn't. I thought we lost our parachute for a second there. I was gonna cry because we would have lost Jebediah. I was going to cry. We've gone through the thicker part of the atmosphere successfully, and we are now losing speed at a very drastic rate. I'm surprised how well this is going. Let's see if we can't. No, the aerodynamics are not allowing us to spin ourselves around. Because you kind of need to in order to gain air resistance to slow ourselves down. Because now we're just pretty much dropping at this point. 4,500 feet. Still plummeting at 150 meters a second. Is it too early? 3,000 feet is normally when we're going to go ahead and deploy the parachute early. Because we've never come down this fast. And hopefully when we get spun around, that was our, I believe our fuel, our liquid fuel there just crashed into the ground. Okay, 90 meters a second. Looks like all is well. When the chute deploys, it might yank us around, breaking the parachute. I'm really hoping it doesn't. I will be very sad. Are we going to land on a slope, actually? Crew report. Keep data. Oh, we're good. We're good. Chute has deployed successfully. We are losing speed, or we are plummeting at a measly 6 meters a second is our median. And there's Mun. There's the Mun. We will get to that one day. That day may never come, but one day. That made no sense, but you know what I mean. With my level of knowledge, and my very low levels of knowledge, we will get there in many pieces. And we are about to have touchdown. Oh, yeah. Gently does her. Gently does her. Don't roll. No, stop. We did it! We have been successful in our endeavors. Now, before we do that, Jebediah is going to EVA. Why? Because I can do EVA report. Oh, more science! Alright, now Jebediah, you're going to Jebediah, you're gonna get back in. Jebediah, you're gonna get back in the spacecraft. Oh. Whoop. Board. Ah. Now. Have we done everything we wanted to do? Crew report again? Cancel. No. Recover the vehicle. How much did we get? We better have gotten a butt done. I'm gonna be salty if we didn't. Oh, we had to have. Oh, 60! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at the sign. 41.4 science on that venture. All major parts were recovered, and Jebediah Kerman gained 0 experience. I don't know what it actually takes for them to gain experience, but c'est la vie, mon ami. We have achieved great things. 2,500 funds from parts. Great success. Fantastic. And we can afford one of these. We were having problems with flight control, and still are. That might be a worthwhile investment. However, if we want to achieve something along the lines of orbit, we are going to need a more advanced multi-stage rocket requiring advanced rocketry. General construction, I don't believe, is going to be necessary at this time. Aviation. We could spring for aviation and do some stuff just in and around Kerman. We could very well do that. Or we could go for more advanced science. Which consists of being able to make our first drones. Which is going to be worthwhile in trying to keep people alive while doing experimental rockets. Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to choose one on the next episode, because I like cliffhangers. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you watching after the little bit of delay, but hopefully things will get rolling here again. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.